Hi all, welcome back to my channel. This is Mamta here, and if you're new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe my channel and give a thumbs up. And thank you very much for watching my channel and giving me your support. As you can guess from my thumbnail, that today I'm going to talk about my experience, about my breastfeeding experience, how my journey has been going through while I'm breastfeeding my daughter. आज म मेरो breastfeeding को experience कस्तो भएको छ until now I'm going to talk to you about that. Today is exactly 7 week. My daughter is 7 week and she is really a big girl now. As you can see from the videos that I've been posting, I have gotten a lot of comments. Satyale have been telling me that my daughter is really big, and I do agree that my daughter is really big. Mero asti ko week mero kere chori ko 6 week appointment थियो GP ma, and we went there and usko weight pani increase bheko cha, usko height pani increase bheko cha. She's now 61 centimeter, and the GP was saying that chori ma bhanda alki huncha future ma bhanera. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to be tall, because usko kanchi mamu, who is my younger sister, is really very tall. She's taller than me. So I guess mero chori kanchi mamu ko height mani jan sakcha. So how has my breastfeeding experience been? You know, before I gave birth to my daughter, I used to watch a lot of videos about pregnancy and about all these about newborns and everything. I used to watch these kind of videos more here, when I was pregnant at that time, to get some knowledge and all these things. And I used to see videos where mummies used to make they used to produce a lot of breast milk, and I was so surprised, like, really, like, you will get that much breast milk, just a lakte. So I was thinking to myself, when I give birth to my daughter, I will naturally have breast milk. I wasn't thinking how much milk I will have, but I know that there was going to be some breast milk. But on the day my daughter was born, it was quite late at night. When I breastfeed my daughter, it was quite late. So I did give her my milk, and I wasn't sure if she was really drinking it, or maybe she was tired from all this labor and coming out in this world and everything, and she was still in that kind of mood where she was inside me and suddenly she's out. She's still having this thinking that maybe she's inside me. So on that night, it was no problem. My baby sutyo, she slept peacefully on that night. So I was thinking, maybe I have some breast milk, so maybe I have fed my daughter enough breast milk that she's sleeping so peacefully without even bothering me. But I was so wrong about it. I was very wrong about it. The next night, I really had a lot of problem. I was trying to breastfeed my daughter, and I don't know if my milk wasn't coming out much. She was crying the night. Like, I had a hard time. Every 2 hours, she was crying. Really very difficult, and I had cesarean, so I was having really hard time, and my mom, we were not allowed to have visitors at night, so I was really having difficulty handling her and all these things. But luckily, somehow she went to sleep and all these things. So another day, I was still getting so frustrated, my baby sleepy better, she would still go to sleep, but I feel like she was really hungry. I couldn't breastfeed her because the milk was not producing enough. So I did ask the nurse if I did ask the nurse, because I was concerned. My nurse asked that I'm not having producing enough milk. So what should I do? And the nurse was saying, no, you are producing enough milk. So I was really confused in my mind, like, what does it mean by producing enough milk? She did squeeze my breast, and there was some milk coming out of it, and she said, there, you see, there's enough milk, it's enough for your baby. And I was thinking, oh God, if the nurse is saying that she is much more experienced than me, so I'm sure it might be enough for my baby. Just like it too, but eventually, you know, whatever thinking I had about, you know, mummies producing gallons of milk, you know, I was definitely wrong about it. I was definitely wrong about it. I wasn't producing gallons of milk. It took me a certain time lagyo to produce milk. My mom helped me. My mom used to make hot chicken soups for me. She said this will help you to produce milk and everything. First few days, my God, I'm the firi, you know, when my baby used to get hungry, I was really frustrated because I am a first time mom and I didn't know if my baby was having enough milk. She was crying and I was really frustrated, so I started giving her formula milk and everything. So that's when she started settling down. She started sleeping after drinking formula milk. Baby sutnu thalyo, you know. But then I really wanted to breastfeed my baby, so I was getting so frustrated, and I keep watching these videos in YouTube again and again, thinking how I can produce more milk and everything. I started having almonds and in pills to increase my milk supply and everything. Then I started pumping my milk because they said the more we pump our milk, the more the baby drink our milk, the more we will start producing more milk. So I started doing that and everything, and slowly my milk started to produce, you know. Milk needs kita free. I was feeling so happy. It's like I have achieved something in my life. It's like oh, finally now I can breastfeed my baby. It's like so I started breastfeeding my baby after that, and she started getting more full. So daytime, when I was not working, at least for 3 weeks after giving birth, more kam garnu gएको थिएन. So I started giving her more milk, more breast milk, and it's the more she drank, the more I started producing. So I was really very happy about it, you know. So yeah, but in between, obviously, it wasn't enough the whole 24 hours to produce the milk to feed her. My breast milk was not enough, so I started mixing like formula milk. Sometimes most of the time at night my formula milk didn't, so she can sleep, and then I will have some time to produce some milk, and by daytime I'll have enough milk in my breast, and I'll start feeding her my milk. And in between daytime, at least one time I start giving her formula feeding. So at least 2 or 3 times the mother formula feeding into, and the rest of the time it used to be breastfeeding. And I was really very happy about it, the way my milk was being producing and all these things. I was really very happy about it. But after 3 weeks I started going to work, and that's when I started having a bit of problem, because makam jada feri, you know, in the daytime, because my body is so used to my baby drinking milk in the daytime. So my breast started to get full while I was working, and sometimes most of the time I used to wear breast pad. Sometimes when I rush to work, I forget to wear breast pad, and then my breast would start leaking. So you know, and then I used to get lumps on my breast, and it used to hurt me a lot. Seriously, it used to hurt me a lot sometimes. When I start doing something at work, I would accidentally bump somewhere my breast, and then it used to ache so badly. But so after work, my day, most of the time what I used to do is that, because early in the morning I used to leave house around 6 o'clock, and I was still at work 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, until 3 p.m, 4 p.m. I was still at work. So as soon as I finish my work, I used to go in a mall where they have parents room, and I used to go there and pump my breast, because it used to be so painful, because I really couldn't take the pain. So I used to pump my milk, and I used to get a good 150 to 180 ml of milk. So it was good enough for my daughter. It was like 1.5 feet until, so I would use I used to give her one feed at night before she used to sleep, and half feed baki huntyo. So to half feed the next morning I would give her, because at night obviously I will give her my milk. So she started having less formula feeding at night. So instead of 2 formula feeding, she used to have only 1 formula feeding in the middle of the night, and the rest of the day, because I was at work, I couldn't do breastfeeding. So it started to be opposite. So this time it used to be in the daytime she used to drink formula milk, and at night she used to take my breast milk. So it became opposite while I started working. So right now I would say sometimes, because if my daughter doesn't do breastfeed in the daytime, so sorry, as usual, while I'm doing my video, my niece, she always come in the room while I'm doing my video, and my daughter is sleeping right now downstairs with my mom. She's with my mom. So because of that, I'm now finally, okay, your mom. She's getting so rebellious nowadays, but she's my cute little niece, eh? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and where was I? Okay, as I was saying, my routine opposite bio. So in the daytime, when I'm off in the daytime, अहिले चाहिँ मेरो milk चाहिँ I will start producing. But because मेरो daughter ले मेरो milk खान्छ हैन, म off भएको बेला मेरो daughter ले मेरो milk खान्छ, तर because I think my body is so used to the pain in daytime that even my daughter le मेरो milk खाए पनि daytime I will still start having this pain, which is quite weird. Sometimes when I pump my milk, I hardly get 50 ml, but my milk start leaking. So I'm not sure why my milk start leaking when it's just 50 ml, because normally 50 ml it shouldn't be leaking. But yeah, basically I'm quite happy about my breastfeeding experience and all these things, where I started with no milk. From I have enough milk to feed my baby, so I'm quite happy about it. But जुन मैले सोचेको थियो that after being a mom I will produce gallons of milk, every time I pump I will produce gallons of milk. I was so wrong about that. So my breastfeeding experience, of the expectation of what I have about my breastfeeding experience, is different from the reality of my breastfeeding experience. So I guess not every human being is same, but I'm quite happy that my daughter is taking my milk from my breast, and it's not as how I expected, but it's still going fine. So I'm happy about it, and I hope that in future this will go on until at least December, because I want to breastfeed my baby as much as possible. But after December, obviously I won't be together with my baby. मैले मेरो छोरीलाई लिभ गरेर यता I'll be leaving her with my mom. मेरो सिस्टरसँग मेरो छोरीलाई लिभ गरेर I'll be leaving Sydney, and I'll be going to Tasmania, which is quite sad, and I'll be putting a stone on my heart, and then I'll be saying bye to my daughter. And the only time I will see her might be in August. That's when it's her birthday, and obviously I want to be there on her birthday. So I might come Sydney. In August again, just for at least a couple of weeks, to see my daughter and to see my family who is in Sydney. And my sister is obviously giving birth, but I can't be there. मेरो बहिनीको birth हुँदाखेरि म हुन सक्दैन. I can't be there when my niece first time आएपछि I can't be there, which is really sad, because my sister has been there for me and her niece all the while, but it's so sad that I can't be there. So I will see her in August, and I'll see my niece in August. I'll see my daughter in August. So August is going to be a special month for me. So hopefully hopefully everything will turn as expected, because when I go to Tasmania there's something else I expect, but you know, in reality something else will turn out. So I don't want to make any plans for future right now. About J huncha huncha, let it be. So yeah, let's not go into something that is going to happen after, I don't know, 10 months later. So let's just focus on this. So yeah, that's it. That was my breastfeeding experience. My जुन expect गरेको थियो त्यो भएन, but I'm happy with my experience. But I'm happy with what I'm going through right now, because at least my baby has enough milk to drink, and I'm quite happy about it. And thank you very much for listening to me, for dropping by in my channel, and being a part of this family. So I really appreciate the love and care that you have been showing me. And once again, if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe my channel and give a thumbs up. And please let me know what you would love to see in my content. And lots of love.